Third shot, I'm wounded empty. I cry out, but no one's listening now. But I can't back down. Third shot, I'm wounded empty. Can't shout, cause no one hears me now. Still I can't back down. Come thunder and storm, I won't ever fall. I won't turn around, I can't lose it all. So I keep running, I keep running. Come thunder and storm, I won't ever fall. I won't turn around, I can't lose it all. So I keep running, I keep running. Third shot, I'm wounded empty. I cry out, but no one's listening now. But I can't back down. Third shot, I'm wounded empty. Can't shout, cause no one hears me now. Still I can't back down. Come thunder and storm, I won't ever fall. I won't turn around, I can't lose it all. So I keep running, I keep running. Come thunder and storm, I won't ever fall. I won't turn around, I can't lose it all. So I keep running, I keep running.
Floating off the ground, I'm invincible. 10 feet up, never coming down. High on love. You can be my one and only, baby. Don't wanna be lonely no more. You can be my one and only, baby. 'Cause lately I've been losing control.
here's the deal, Kinsman.
Here's the deal. Yeah.
Here's the deal. Listen, last year we were the fools. Like, we sort of came out of here crying like babies.
We
but this year we're serious. Look how serious we look this year. And you were scared there,
Look how
Kinsman.
serious we were. I was still wearing that ridiculous Friday the 13th
Yes.
mask.
And, you know, you buy a new costume every 3 years. And tomorrow, as Ronnie's going to check,
we have the NOE on the show.
So,
yes.
Okay, so we have
Dennis
the NOE
coming back.
So we've had 1 year since we've done the Monster Mash, right?
Yes.
Almost a year.
Mm-hmm. But if you watch that video, I was dressed as Friday the 13th, Jason.
Right.
So tomorrow night I'll be wearing something different.
You're going to wear the costume you wore last year.
Last year, yes. It gets some wear.
It gets which tells me, you know, I was with our good friend of the show, Teddy Fauché, right?
Yeah.
Teddy is helping.
We don't put that much effort into the whole Halloween thing. We got our costumes, you know. I'm gonna give it another wear, and then it's gonna hang up, and we'll probably get something for next Halloween.
We're gonna get Ronnie to flip this over to Ethernet. No, he's done that already. Okay, so I was with Teddy setting up the stage, and he told me a Kinsman story.
Uh-oh.
Yes. So
what's the Kinsman story?
Christmas. Last Christmas, he said he offered you in November to help you set up Christmas lights. And you said, Christmas lights. I don't need Christmas lights. Who needs Christmas lights? Then all of a sudden, on December the 23rd, you're in a panic to go see Teddy to set up Christmas lights. And then he said you bought about 7 feet of light to cover like 20 feet of roof.
There was a shortage in one of the outlets. Yeah, we had some issues there.
There was a shortage,
but I left it to the last minute.
So you had about 2 feet of light.
No, there was enough.
Roof.
There was enough, but we just needed power.
Right.
Yeah, we had some power issues.
You were surprised there was a shortage of Christmas lights the day before Christmas. Teddy.
Yeah.
Teddy, you had me howling.
He spills the beans.
Yeah.
Good old Teddy Fauché.
So this
we're neighbors. All right.
Be prepared. Yeah. As Frankie MacDonald would say, you got to be prepared.
You got to be prepared. Yeah.
Anyway,
this year I won't leave it to the last minute.
Well, your Halloween, you have a decoration up.
No, we're doing the carving this weekend.
Okay, maybe like throw a skeleton on the wall or something.
A couple rotting pumpkin carcasses. It's time to hollow them out and stick them out on the porch.
Yeah, it's time to get something like take a hand home or something. Anyways, so tomorrow night, Sonic and the NOE are on the show.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good show.
Believe it or not, we are doing the Halloween Karaoke Challenge Part 2, and but Sonic has to apologize first, so I'm looking forward to that.
All right, and you get to see what I'm going to be dressed as. If you're so good, if you think I'm so predictable with the costume, what will I be?
Well, your costume has been hanging on your door for the last 12 months. It hasn't moved.
It hasn't moved since last Halloween. It's still there.
Yeah.
Organized chaos is my office.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that's your costume, unless you surprise us. Unless you're going.
Yeah, probably going to be wearing that.
Yeah.
On the show.
You should head down to our friends at Jan's Closet. They got a whole ton of stuff.
They've got some Halloween, some goodies hanging up there. Yeah, a lot of people wondering, where do you go now that Value Village, some of the hot spots, you might go to Wicked Stuff. So also good for Halloween costumes.
You're wearing a button, so am I. So are you running for mayor or what's happening here?
Not running for mayor, but we were down at the Timmins Public Library. It's Library Week for the month of October. And, not for the month, but this week, all libraries are having a good library week. And, we were down there today. They took us for a tour of the Maker's Space, which is pretty cool. And we made that in the Maker's Space.
Yeah, we made a whole ton of stuff. So, they are, I think it's across the province they're celebrating.
Yeah, province-wide, it is Library a week.
Yeah. I think it's Library Appreciation Month, isn't it? Anyways,
Appreciation Month. There's a lot of goodies happening at the Timmins Public Library, the Soappost Public Library.
Yeah.
All this week as well.
We're down at the Maker's Place, which is officially going to be the grand opening in January.
Maker's Space.
What did I say? Maker's Place?
Yeah.
We're really botching this bit, aren't we?
The Maker's Space.
Maker's Space, yes. And they have a whole bunch of digital equipment if you're in the podcasting, robotics, crafting, jewelry, a whole ton of things there.
3D printers.
Yeah, they got it all.
We not only made those buttons, we made 3D printed
now we
garb.
we
not we sampled These are the samples that the fine folks at the Timmins Public
White
Library
looks on
made.
camera.
That is, yeah, I don't know what that
Yeah.
is. It's a little rat holding a hockey stick.
Mhm.
And this one was my creation, kind of hard to see there.
Now, what are you gonna-
But it's
Garbage.
a Toronto Maple Leaf keychain. Yeah,
Yeah, you made that. Trust me.
I made that.
Yeah.
You wanted the Ottawa Senators. I said,
So-
no, I'm making a Toronto Maple Leaf
So you-
keychain for Tracy.
You could put that mouse on your stairs, and now you got a Halloween
There's a
decoration.
Halloween decoration. And the best part about the 3D printing, they all come out white like this, so you can take them home and paint them.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering, something like this at the library, when the maker's space is open and available for 3D printing, this was about 12 minutes to make a keychain.
They're the best.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Frankie. I think Brandon's coming on. The first is the Wheel of Winning. We want to talk about our prize tonight.
Yeah, we've got a 1.5 hour family deal from Midtown Bowl.
Yeah.
And a big thanks to Nat over at the Alley. 1.5 hours. So there you go. That includes up to 6 people,
That's right.
shoes, lots of fun.
The whole gang can go bowling,
Mhm.
and all you need to do is place a comment in the comment section, and you're automatically entered. So, Frankie's such an awesome. Frankie creates his videos all the time. to
He
announce
does.
He's coming on the
He
show.
announced on TikTok that he was coming on the show tonight. Yes.
he did. So,
He's
let's-
well ahead of the game.
roll the video, and we're going to roll Frankie, and I believe Brandon in.
Yeah, Brandon's.
Hey everybody, I'm going on KINZ and KLOMP podcast on Monday, October 21st, 2024 on KINZ and KLOMP YouTube channel at 8 p.m. Atlantic, 7 p.m. Eastern. Jamie Klump is the co-host of KINZ and KLOMP podcast. I'll be on KINZ and KLOMP podcast on Monday, October 21st, 2024 at 7 p.m. Eastern. Timmins, Ontario time, 8 p.m. Sydney, Nova Scotia time. KINZ and KLOMP's a really nice guy. Jamie Klump's a really nice guy. I'm on his podcast every... doing great so far. And I'll be, everyone will see me on KINZ and KLOMP podcast on Monday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern, Timmins, Ontario time, 8 o'clock p.m. Atlantic time. A lot of people will see me on KINZ and KLOMP podcast then. See you then for Frank Down.
There he is, Frankie.
There he is,
and
the one, the
Brandon.
only. Frankie MacDonald and Brandon from the left coast. There they are.
I'm doing great so far. It's cool. It's mild outside Sydney, Nova Scotia. It's going to be cool tomorrow, warm. Mild fights back. They got rain Thursday night and Friday in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Vancouver's getting more rain next week on the west coast of Canada. I got so many fans of Timmins, Ontario lately.
Frankie has a ton of fans in Timmins, Ontario, and it's rain. So I guess we're not going to get snow for a while, right, Frankie? Is that the news?
It's going to be a high pressure system anchored over eastern United States. They brought snow in Calgary, in Medicine Hat, and all across Banff, and all across Canmore and Jasper, Alberta. Brought a lot of snow up in the Rocky Mountains. Vancouver had flood and rain this weekend past.
So is it coming this way? That's the question us Timminites want to know.
And as you'll hear about this, a lot of rain in somewhere in the west and Pacific Northwest, like Seattle. It was really hot in Los Angeles, in Arizona, and all those places. Then it's going to cool down in Los Angeles and things like this.
It's going to cool down in Los Angeles. So maybe at
It's
some
cool.
point, we're going to be warmer than LA there, kids.
It possibly could be. I know Toronto had their hottest October 20th in, I think, 20 years.
Yeah.
20-something degrees in the T.
Hey, Jamie, I'm showing you the Prince Street Plaza in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Here's Sobeys. Here's Shoppers Drug Mart down Prince Street in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Here's all the stores, and that's the PetSmart, Great Canadian Dollar Store. That's the A&W down Prince Street in Sydney.
There he is.
There, yeah, beautiful. So I think we've seen Frankie out there a couple times. That must be close to your house, right, Frankie?
Close to I'm in Sydney, Nova Scotia. I'm showing you Sydney, Nova Scotia. Here's the other side. Morris used to be Blockbuster Video. That's KFC down on Prince Street right here.
Yeah, it looks beautiful there. Nice and green and grassy. And we're going to make sure Ronnie goes full screen at some point there, Kinsman. But, hey, Frankie, I meant to ask you this question. Are you a Halloween fan? Do you get dressed up for Halloween?
I get dressed up for Halloween and things like this. I wear vampire veins, and I use a blanket as a cape for my YouTube videos on Halloween.
Okay, I love it. See, Frankie, be prepared. Like Frankie says, Frankie's ready for his
He knows.
his Halloween. And we should say hello to Brandon. How you doing, Brandon?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful on this snowy afternoon here in southern Alberta. I might have
You
to
got
run
snow.
out here in a few minutes to show you the snow outside. if you dare to take.
Yeah. Okay. So we went from Frankie's beautiful weather, and Brandon, you have snow. So is this something new? Like did this just happen today?
Well, we were at 19 degrees 12 hours ago, and now we have a fresh coating of snow on the ground. So it all fell today.
Yeah.
Wow, you went through all 4 seasons in 24 hours. Someone just posted, where was that comment? Tammy says 23 degrees right here in Timmins tomorrow. So we're going through some abnormal warm spells ourselves. Again, no complaints on this end. We like the, as they say, the warm summer trend to continue as far as we can go, especially past Halloween. Once trick-or-treating's done, then we can start getting into Christmas mode.
Oh, yeah.
But I meant to ask you, Brandon. So just like we asked Frankie, are you into Halloween? Like, obviously we are, if you can't tell by the studio, if that wasn't the giveaway. Are you in the Halloween? And if yes, I hope so. What's your costume this year?
Well, I have a box full of costumes right here, and I kind of like to change them up every couple of hours. So I'm like, I put something on for 1 hour, and then I put something else on, And right now I'm probably dressed as Scattered Flurries right now. But anyways, I'm the one who dresses up all the time and changes his voice on the radio all the time too. So
see now when you were on the radio, Kinsman, Mark has one costume for every 4 years. But when you were on the radio, did you give us the spooky voice like Brandon?
I used to do the one spooky laugh.
Okay.
It's like the it's the only time you can get away with that laugh is when it's in around Halloween. Let's hear yours, Brandon.
You can have a spook off.
That's good.
So Frankie, in Canada, do you think we'll have an early winter? I know it's early to tell, but
it looks like Alberta. Early winter in Alberta already, like Brooks, Alberta, Calgary, Kenmore, Banff. According to Dave Taylor in Calgary, they had snow in Calgary. Dave Taylor got security camera from outside of his house. I saw his webcam, and he took his screenshot of the webcam in Calgary, Alberta, by Dave Taylor. Dave Taylor said they had snow in Calgary.
Well, that's echoing what Brandon was saying. They have snow.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask Brandon this question, but maybe Frankie knows. It's really weird. Like, are they getting snow in BC, or did it just drop?
They're getting snow in the BC mountain states. Still getting rain in Vancouver and Victoria and all those places. Then they got cold temperatures heading towards Oregon, even Northern California.
Yeah, I find it weird because, just one part of the country will get snow. Then I assume like Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, we're all at heat. It's like that
different elevations. Well, when I lived in Cranbrook, British Columbia, and the interior of the Kootenays, you'd get mountains and mountains of snow, and then you drive 3 hours north toward Calgary, and there'd be nothing. So again, it's all due to the topography and the different terrains. Yeah, we used to get snow. If you saw the white caps at the top of the mountain range in Kootenays, you knew snow was coming.
I got news for you. Gary and Dino show is heading for Salton Sea, California on November 2nd. Another podcast called The Gary Dino Show. They're doing an event in Salton Sea, California on Saturday, November 2nd, 2024.
Oh, that's right. So Frankie's very busy on social media. And if you're a weather enthusiast like Frankie, like Brandon, like Joey Only, and the rest of the group, you could follow that. And they keep you. I trust that group more than I trust any type of weather.
I trust them better than the groundhogs. Look, Brandon's outside now showing us his freshly blanketed front. Is that your front lawn?
Yeah, my front lawn here.
You said 19 degrees yesterday.
Give us full screen, Ronnie.
Oh yes, coated in snow. We've probably got at least 5 to 10 centimeters, and it's still coming down pretty steadily right now.
Is it snowball making snow?
Oh yeah, it's definitely snowball making snow. Here we go. See that? Perfect snowball right there.
Okay. I have a question for you then, Brandon. So I assume there's snow in Alberta, and Ronnie will put us back. There's snow in Alberta. and there's no snow in BC. There's no snow in Saskatchewan. Am I right?
And no snow in Ontario.
So, what, if I'm right, what causes that sort of silo effect where it doesn't go to the
silo
left
effect
or go to the right? Yeah,
He's trying to talk all.
I'm with the weather enthusiast, Kinsman.
He's talking like a weather
You're
pro
not
here.
part of the group chat.
The
I've been educated by these
cyclone,
by
the
these guys.
cyclonic weather.
What causes the snow to drop down here, but not to the left or the right? Mark says it's what the elevation.
It's jet streams and wind patterns,
you
is
don't
it
know
not?
what you're talking
And
about.
elevation.
Well, actually, pretty much all types of precipitation starts off as a snowflake, and if it's cold enough right down to the surface, which it is here, it'll make it all the way down as a snowflake. And sometimes the snowflake can actually turn to a raindrop. Most of the time, especially spring and summer months, where it's a little warmer down at the surface, so that snowflake makes it down as a raindrop. So it's pretty cool how that plays out.
Yeah. See, exactly. So you were wrong there, Kinsman. As Ronnie will put us all back on the screen, you were wrong. You blamed it on the mountains.
Well, I was trying to assume that maybe the mountains, the topography, the elevation changes,
elevation
jet streams, the elevations would make a difference.
Oh yeah, it does. Definitely has an impact.
I'd like to introduce to my fan, Jamie. This is my fans.
Hey,
There we go.
how you doing?
Wherever Frankie goes,
He creates a buzz.
well, he has a buzz,
for sure.
and Frankie takes it like if Frankie's out for the night, out on the weekend, he's always taking pictures with people.
He is.
You get recognized a lot in your community, don't you, Frankie?
Yes, and the world.
And the world.
Well, speaking of which, I think it was Jacko in our comment thread said, when are you headed to England? They want you to go over that way, to the UK.
Do you have a plan to travel, Frankie?
International, even Russia, even Australia, even China, even Japan, even South Korea, even Indonesia.
Uh-oh, Jacko's sad there. You didn't say UK, though.
Yeah. Well, I think
I got something to say. Base Guy Show, Jack Casey, aka Base Guy Show, will return in middle of December 2024. Base Guy Show will be back on the air.
The Base Guy Show.
Margaret!
Hello.
He's
getting mauled in the parking lot there.
It's hard for Frankie to go anywhere without being recognized, but Frankie is planning a world tour. He mentions this all the time.
And did you hear about this? You can't wait for Base Guy Show to come back on the air on December 14th.
December the 14th, the Base Guy returns. You got to follow, Kinsman.
Got to follow him.
These folks are awesome there.
If you want to follow that on www.baseguyshow.com.
Base Guy Show. I think Base Guy had some computer technical problems, but he's back up and running. Is that right, Frankie?
You can check him out on baseguyshow.com. That's another thing, because post-tropical storm Debbie hit Montreal West Island, caused a lot of flooding.
So what's the latest? Maybe we'll start with Brandon. So what's the latest for the hurricane that swept through Florida? Are they? I mean, you have devastation. You have to rebuild.
Cleanups for months.
Cleanups for months.
Yeah.
But is that completely past the area?
And
now?
did you hear about this? Base Guy's best friend Patrick lives in Montreal too, and Base Guy's other best friend Stevan, he lives in Slovakia over in Europe, and Base Guy's other best friend Julie, she lives in Indonesia, and Christy lives in Miami, and John lives in Florida too, and Sock Cop is another friend of Base Guy. Lynn lives in Texas, Kajan lives in New York, and all those Base Guys' friends. And Van Gogh lives in Carolinas, USA, and Base Guy has his friend Deborah and things like this. Base Guy got some friends out there. Go on the Base Guy Show, like Bunny Crusher, that's another friend of Base Guy.
Yeah, Frankie knows people all across the country, all across the world.
All over the world,
yeah.
including Brandon, who's out in Alberta. Someone was asking, Brandon, whereabouts in Alberta are you where that snow is falling right now?
Oh, I am in Brooks, pretty much between Calgary and Medicine Hat on the Trans-Canada Highway. Can't miss it.
Yeah, you can't miss it.
You can't miss it. No, you blink, you've missed it.
It's the only community with the big snowman right now.
And did you hear about this? Bass Guy means the guy who plays the bass guitar. Jack Casey. He's the guy that plays bass guitar. He runs a podcast every Friday evenings.
Yeah, Frankie's part of it all.
He's a part of
yeah.
about hundreds of podcasts worldwide.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Frankie's super busy, and Brandon's a part of a lot of those too. So Brandon, this was my question. So has the hurricane, has it passed the area, or are they expecting more types of turbulent weather?
Well, yeah, so far it looks like it's going to stay quite quiet for the next little while, so that will be good. The hurricane's long gone now. It's actually now impacting parts of Europe this week, so that's where the remnants of that storm has gone, that Milton storm. And there's another tropical storm in the Caribbean that's named Oscar, but it's moving out to sea, so no impact for anybody. Probably exception for Cuba, they're getting a little bit of impact there, but that's about it with tropical storm.
So where did the name Milton for a hurricane is a bit of a weenie name for a hurricane.
Milton,
like Oscar, I would be a little scared of. But where did Milton come from? I know they go down the alphabet, right?
Yeah, they do go down the alphabet. I don't know where the name Milton came from, actually.
Or Oscar.
Oscar's not bad.
Yeah.
The grouch.
Oscar, the grouchy hurricane, or the you said it's not going to hit too much land, maybe Cuba. So Oscar's going to be grumpy out to sea on its own there.
Yeah. Going to be a fish storm, I guess.
Yeah, but I was wondering, like, where you come up with Milton.
Milton.
There's people in an office right now creating hurricane names as we speak.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it goes down. So, okay, Oscar. Did we miss a letter there? MN. We missed something with it. Was there something with an N in there?
Happened this week as well. Nadine. Yeah, she weakened quite a bit.
Okay, so Nadine's already come out here.
So yeah,
puzzled off into Oscar, and then what's after Oscar? Anything else pending out there, or we're stuck at Oscar?
I forget the name of the P name, but anyways, I'll have to go back to my archive and look for what that name was. But anyway,
Hurricane Pterodactyl.
I'm hoping it comes back to K for Klomp. You know, I'm hoping to get my name on a hurricane.
That's
who do we email for that?
Well, I don't know.
National Weather Service. There you go.
Okay. National Weather Service is going to get an email right after this show here.
Hurricane Klomp. That's good marketing right there. Right. So, Brandon, is your snow expected to last, or this one and done for now?
Well, it's going to last until the evening here, and then eventually wind down, and probably by next weekend will be 17 degrees again. So, all the snow melts.
That's it. Where they say the weather myth, put the snow brush away after Mother's Day. You can probably go through all the 4 seasons in 24 hours, which you're doing right now. So probably different strokes for different snow folks out that way.
That's right. Yes. Yesterday I was wearing shorts. I was out in a t-shirt. It was 21 degrees, and today, well, here we are.
Well, it's still quite warm though. It's not frigid out there with that snow.
It's about 0 right now, so it's not too bad. It's actually pretty nice as long as I'm out of the wind. When you're in the wind, that puts a bite in the it gives you a bit of a bite
in the air.
When you're standing away from the wind, it's not too bad. Yeah.
So don't put away your t-shirts yet, Sabrina was saying. And Chris says it's not good marketing to have your name on a hurricane because of the devastation.
Yeah, probably not.
Not the best marketing plan?
No, not the best.
Okay, we're going to call it KINZ then. I'll send an email. We're going to scrap Klomp and we'll put KINZ on it.
If the storm doesn't do any damage or anything, then it gets reused again. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A recycled name.
A recycled name.
So we'll never, ever see the word Milton ever again on a hurricane.
Okay. Oh, I see. So Milton's one and done.
Okay.
I just want a hurricane the Klomp hurricane will come in. It will blow the leaves off your front lawn. It'll make it nice and clean and then go away. That's the type of hurricane I'm talking about.
That's what you're looking for.
Settle down there.
Classic category 1.
Yeah. So what else you been up to, Frankie?
Things are great so far. I was on Joey Onley show last Thursday. It's on Rogers TV in Vancouver Island. It's a cable access TV in Vancouver Island.
And we know Joey only from the show.
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
he's been on our show a few times.
Yeah, that's right. Joey only. One of his jobs is that of a firefighter, so he's busy.
He had a busy summer.
Yeah, that's right.
He's got a busy off season. Chatting with folks like Frankie.
Yep.
And did you hear about this? I got something to say. Trey Campbell does stand-up comedy every Thursday nights.
Oh, comedy. Who does the comedy? Is that you, Frankie, or one of your
Trey
friends?
Campbell.
Okay, Trent Campbell does does he live in your area, or where does he
He
live?
lives in Austin, Texas now.
See, you got. It's hard to keep. Frankie has so many friends all over the place there, Kinsman.
He
It's
does.
hard.
And there's another guy out there. He lives in Caddy, Texas. Roger Gardner, aka he runs a podcast called Roger the Wild Child Show every Wednesday evenings.
There he is. Yeah. So keeping trick. So you need to follow Frankie on social media. I know Frankie's going to let us
And
know.
yesterday I was on another podcast, Chase and Marshall. We don't have cookies. Every Sunday afternoon at 1 p.m. your time, 2 p.m. Atlantic. Jason Marshall's in Dayton, Ohio. His time is same as your time.
Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time. Again, everybody wants the weather. They all want a piece of Frankie.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? He's a hot commodity there. He is.
And the Bass Guy Show will return on December 14th.
Popular guy. People are saying, yeah, Frankie is and Brandon is. But, if you follow Frankie on any of his social media channels, you'll be able to know exactly where he is because he's constantly keeping you updated on what show he's going to be on and when he's going to be on.
Got that cardboard cutout. Where's the giant version of you, Frankie? Whereabouts is it?
Hey, Brandon, you'll be contacting Gary and Dino to get the cardboard cutout Frank down to Brooks, Alberta. You'll be contacting Gary and Dino.
Oh, Brandon's
We'll do that.
Brandon, if you have any hands on this cardboard cutout, we would like to see it in Timmins at some point.
Send it down this way. If it does come to you, send it our way.
I'll ship in the mail. There we go. If I get it.
The cardboard cutout Frank down. And the guy from the Gary Dino show will be showing up in your area, Brandon.
Oh,
that's why you'll talk on every Saturday night, Brandon. You talk to Gary and Dino on Bull Zoom to get the cardboard cutout Frank down to your area.
Will do.
Yeah, we would love to see it here, and then we'll ship it off to the next because I see the cutout everywhere.
People take selfies with it. They hashtag Frankie. It's traveling the world here before Frankie eventually jumps onto his world tour. He'll go chase the cardboard cutout of himself.
That means the cardboard cutout Frank down will soon be heading to Brooks, Alberta.
Amber is going to say wherever Brandon is, I don't want. I don't want it. You can keep the white stuff there, Brandon.
I want to ship that in the mail too,
Yeah. He's shipping a couple snowballs down here.
Well, as silly as it is, you can put a snowball on online and probably people would bid on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Send it to them. By the time he gets there, it's just water in a bag.
That's okay, Frankie. So let everyone know where we can find you.
If you want to find me on social media, my blue sky is at Frankie MacD. My formerly known as Twitter is at Frankie MacD. My link tree is Frankie MacDonald. My Facebook is Frankie MacDonald. My Instagram is Frankie MacD94. My TikTok is FrankDown94. My Clapper is FrankDown94. My Twitch is FrankDown94. My Snapchat is Frankie MacDon. My YouTube channel is Dogs and Wolves. And my LinkedIn is Frankie MacDonald. Best luck there. I'm Frank Down. You're listening to KINZ and KLOMP podcast. I will see you on Wednesday, November 27, 2024.
Thank you so much, Frankie. You are the best.
You are the best.
He does amazing work for us and everywhere he goes. And we're going to say, make sure we say bye to Brandon here there, Ronnie. He flips us. Oh, there he is.
There he is.
The white stuff man.
All right, you've gone from tornado chasing to tobogganing.
Yeah, pretty much in 1 month. Yes.
I have a funny feeling next time we see Brandon in November, it may just be grass again. So who knows?
That's it. You never know. You guys get those Chinooks out that way?
Oh, yes. Big time. We had one last weekend. We're getting one again this next weekend. So bump up to 17 degrees and all the snow is going to be gone. Grass again by next week.
That's it. Don't put that.
Brandon, you'll be contacting Gary and Dino. You talk to Gary and Dino Boo Zoom every Saturday night to get the cardboard cutout Frank Down Brooks.
Oh, yes. We'll talk to them. Get the cardboard cutout. Hopefully it doesn't get snowed on, Don't want the cardboard to get wet.
We're expecting to be next in line there, Brandon.
Yeah, keep us posted on that.
Will do. Yes.
Brandon, you'll be taking pictures of me with cardboard cutout at the radio station in Brooks, Alberta. Once you get the cardboard cutout Frank Down.
I'll get it signed. I'll sign it for you.
All right, Brandon. Cheers to you, my friend.
All right.
We'll see you next month here when you join us again.
Hopefully not in a snowstorm.
All right. Take care there.
Take care.
All right.
Take care, Brandon.
See you, Brandon.
All right, see you, Frankie.
Cheers,
Good
my man.
there, Frankie.
We'll see you next
so
month.
there we go.
Yeah,
So
Frankie MacDonald.
Frankie, Brandon, they behind the scenes, they do a lot of help for us, and they promote the show, and they help get our word out from 2 different coasts, and we can't thank them both enough. A
lot of great friends, and again, weather knowledge. If you want to follow the weather, and better than the groundhogs, you follow those guys.
Yeah, so they are 2 amazing gentlemen. Now I seen Natasha was commenting up to 6 people for bowling.
Yes.
They have Ronnie's got to keep that comment up for a bit there, Kinsman, for we can read it. Thank you, Ronnie.
Yeah, up to 6 people. I guess Darren Nabano and I have created larger than family size.
Yeah. Well,
family fun.
They have a big family.
Well, they do. Family
Kinsman.
deal. And again, we give away, big prizes here on this show. Another family deal. 1.5 hour Midtown Bowl experience. Again, up to 6 people. Include your shoes and lots of fun there at Midtown Bowl. Should say Luke Desjardins. He picked up the Strike It Rich.
Mm-hmm.
How lucky was that? He picked up a $10,000 Strike It Rich grand prize last week. And you see the sign all the time. Does someone win that? Well, Luke Desjardins won it, and cut him a check for 10 G's. Pretty cool. Yeah.
On Saturday night, I'm going to be headed to the adults NOE dance. You're going to the kids NOE
I'm doing
dance.
the kids dance with my boys. My boys like doing that one.
I had told you that I can't believe you didn't know this term. I said I was going to go out for a couple pre-drinks, pre-party, maybe have a Diet Coke before. And you go, what is that? You've never been invited to something before the party?
Pre-drinks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is
that's like high school, isn't it?
No, people still do that.
No, they still do the
Friends get together for a Diet Coke before dancing. No? Okay. They do, trust me.
Yeah.
But does that bowling ticket include flights across the pond? So he's from England. Well, I'll tell you this: if you're a Man City fan, yes, because you know how much I love City. 4 in a row there, Kinsman, top of the table. We're in second right now.
Big wins, but a perfect question. If someone were to win outside of the Timmins area, we would mail a different prize. Don't know if do they have Tim Hortons out that way? We'd find something close to wherever the winner is and get something.
You think
mailed
they have a Tim Hortons in the UK?
I don't think they have
Timmy's
in the UK.
And coffee's not even a big thing in the UK.
No,
it's more tea.
Okay, well maybe it's a tea house. Well, if he were the one to win, we'll find something.
But of course we would
ship
take
it
care
off
of him there.
Yeah.
Rihanna says Mark isn't that old, Jamie. Well, I'm just saying he didn't know what it meant. We have to help him out once in a while. Okay, so anything else shaking?
No, I don't think so.
No? Well, I want to talk about one thing, and then we take a break, give away the prize. I want to give a shout out to TFEC. They have hosted their Rock and Roll Bingo on Saturday night. You and Ronnie were at the Storm game. I went over to the bingo, and what a party TFEC knows how to throw. We had a teaser on the show, so you play a clip of a song. If you know the song and it's on your bingo card, you dab it. Now, it took a while to get like one line.
But still, everybody still has fun.
Yeah.
That's the whole name of the game. Everybody had fun. T-Back makes some money towards Rockin' the River 2025. And again, that is the whole name of the game. Yeah, you're at, Rock and Roll Bingo. Ronnie and I cheering on our Storm. We picked up a win against the Hearst Lumberjacks, 5-2 yesterday as we get set now to feast eyes on the Espanola Paper Kings. Back in the England.
You know what the owner of the Storm said before we left, right? He says they're only winning when I'm there, and I can't miss anymore.
Well, you can't miss anymore.
So when you and Ronnie are there, I don't know what's happening.
But bad luck charms. But you said Ronnie started cheering for your Bills.
Yes. Okay.
They started losing. He's now not a Bills fan,
so,
and they're winning again.
Yes, I'm a serious Bills fan, right?
So maybe it's Ronnie.
We started off 2-0. Then Ronnie says he's a Bills fan. We lost the next 2 games. I kicked him out of the Bills fan club completely, and we've won the next 3 games. So, yeah, he's completely banned.
So Ronnie cannot cheer for the Bills, but he can continue cheering for the Storm.
I learned this lesson because last year you tried to be an Oilers fan, and the Oilers fan rejected your membership because you were a bandwagoner. So I learned
you don't hop bandwagons, even when it's after playoffs. Your team has been ousted.
Yeah.
You don't go and cheer.
Good. I'm going to hold you accountable come next April.
Okay.
This clip.
Well, we're going to be watching the Leafs go as far as they've ever been in a playoff run.
They've never won more than 2 rounds. I'm saving that clip too. You're going out as Mr. Delusional.
I'm going out as Mr. Delusional for Halloween. Toronto Maple Leafs will win, and it's because of this little keychain that we made at the Maker's Space at the Timmins Public Library.
It is. Yeah.
Big shout out to the Timmins Public Library. They've got this new space, and if you didn't know, is it Branko Vidmar?
Yeah.
Go back to our solid picture of both of us there, Klomp. We're going to chat about Mr. Vidmar. Had no ties to the library. He lived a single life, and if you would see the big plaque above the fireplace at the Timmins Public Library, you'll see, Mr. Vidmar read it. He put in his will money toward the library, and if it wasn't for his generous donation when he passed away, some of the renos wouldn't have happened. And of course, the money that was set aside, they sold a coin collection for Mr. Vidmar, which is now used to make this Maker's Space, which is pretty darn cool. Yeah.
He had no wife, no kids. This is why he had a lot of money there.
He had a lot of money. And when he left, the rule of thumb is the Brinks truck never follows the hearse. What do you do with your money when when there's no one to pass it along to? Well, he passed it along to the Timmins Public Library.
Yeah.
How awesome is that?
It really is a very cool story. And I've been to the library multiple times. I've never read the story. We read it.
Well, you see his face above the mantle, the fireplace mantle. Next time you're there, look up. And you'll see a great gentleman who gave it his all at the end. And again, no tie. He must have had a library card at one point. Loved the space. Probably loved going in there to sign out his books.
Yeah, no kidding.
And maybe it was customer service that said when he was on his deathbed, I'm going to make sure that the Timmins Public Library is taken care of.
You gonna leave your money to the library?
There's no money in there right now to leave.
You have nothing.
No,
you're gonna send the library a debt bill.
That's the other running joke. I can retire today and I'm good till tomorrow afternoon at 4.
Let's just say. So Trisha's giving us an update here because Trisha is expecting, right?
Okay.
So we're excited for Trisha, new addition to her family.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, that's right. Had my 36 plus 4 days. It's going to happen soon.
Head is down.
Yeah,
ready to go.
You know what 36 plus 4 means?
36 plus 4 is 40?
Technically, yes, but she means 36 weeks plus 4 days.
Okay.
Amount of babies flying in my house. Like I'm used to the technology.
You've got the baby math down to a sscience.
Trisha, the minute you have the baby, let us know. Let us all know first before anyone else. But we wish Trisha and her family the best,
we do.
Yeah.
That's exciting times.
But that's exciting news, and we're excited to see a picture of the new edition. So. Should we take a break and give away the prize, pal?
Yes, we shall. So let's take a break, and we'll be back with one family deal, 1.5 hours to Midtown Bowl right after this, Ronnie.
It's Ontario Library Week this week with so much to do at your Timmins Public Library, which includes a big book sale backed by popular demand, and it's pay as you can. Come and browse. Also stay tuned for tours of their brand new Maker's Space coming soon. In Terrifier 3, Smile 2, and We Live in Time are all on the big screen this week at Imagine Cinemas. For tickets and showtimes, log on to ImagineCinemas.com. And for the best in photography, you go to Marc DeRoche Photography. Marc's an award-winning, nationally accredited professional photographer based right here in Timmins. Marc also won Best in Class Portrait in Ontario for 2016. And Sweet Freeze Timmins is your go-to for nostalgic candy and more in the heart of your downtown. In fact, they're creating special orders for you. Goodie bags for birthdays, which comes complete with a birthday basket and more. Also inquire today about their Boo Baskets for Halloween. Sweet Freeze, located at 175 3rd Avenue, and you can also order online, sweetfreeze.ca. And stop in for an October meal deal today at Sparks Pizza, located at 206 3rd Avenue in your downtown. Try their delicious French onion pizzas today with one of Sonny's pumpkin pie milkshakes. You can even order online, sparkspizza.ca. Look who's 105 years. Steinberg and Mann celebrating their 105th anniversary. Darren Taylor and his family have been dressing your men since 1919 at 25 Wilson Avenue. Stop in for amazing anniversary specials this month. Get winter ready with Mikey's General Sales. Honda snowblowers are now available and save up to $500 off and more on select Honda generators. Take a browse of their showroom today, located 1301 Airport Road. And come for the Halloween dance this Saturday night with the Schumacher Lions Club, 7 p.m. with a light lunch served at the Lions Den. It's $15 per person. Coming off a big win Sunday against the Hearst Lumberjacks, the Storm Surge continues this Saturday night at the Igloo when your Iroquois Falls Storm play host to the Espanola Paper Kings. Game time is 7:30 p.m. Get your tickets at ifstormjra.com. And have Albert and Katrina seal your deal at Royal LePage or Northern Realty Leaders. Book a showing today for 263 Frontenac, 705-465-3493. And if you need to rent it, then Gord's Rentals has it for you. Located 778 Riverside Drive. Call today, 705-268-7029. And get a ticket for the NOE's Halloween Bashes with the Northern Ontario Expo. Saturday at the Porcupine Dante Club with the Kids Bash 1 to 3 and the Adult Bash 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Tickets available at Alfie's and Wicked Stuff with proceeds to Timmins Con 2025. Book an undercoating and a crown appointment this week with the Shine Shop Crown Timmins, 1300 Riverside Drive. Call Darren DeBano today, 705-268-4855. Need a reliable vehicle? Then let Ron Parody and his staff at Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram help you. Take the short drive today, located 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. Attawapiskat Catering is the full catering service of the De Beers Victor Mine Site, 100% staffed and operational by First Nations. And get your packages delivered on time, every time with Timmins Courier Service. Put your trust into Robert Champagne with your urgent delivery needs. Call today, 705-266-4285. Find the post and nominate a nonprofit today for Love for Nonprofits. Brought to you by the Schumacher Lions Club and Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited. Have a fall reno? Then let Sean Gagnon and staff help you at Timmins Home Improvement Center. Sean has the expertise and know-how, located at 89 Wilson Avenue. Still time to get a float in for the Timmins Santa Claus Parade. Deadline is coming up, though, November the 1st. Contact the BIA today to register, downtowntimmins.com. Do you need a trained security guard? Then call Martin Peel at Pat's Canine Protection and Detection Services, 705-288-7435. Let Jessica Gervais at Royal LePage or Northern Realty Leaders help you with your dream home today. Visit her latest listings and more at Jessica Gervais at royallepage.ca. She's the producer of Sportsman Channel Canada and Just Hunt Inc. I'm Mandolin Mayhew. And with the purchase of in-stock Palisades, Santa Cruzes, or the Ioniq 5s on the lot, Timmins Hyundai is giving away a free 55-inch TV. Stop in and take a test drive today. Timmins Hyundai, located 800 Riverside Drive. And watch for the post and nominate a business for Boost Your Business. Winners will win a free boost of advertising on our show, and it could be your business next. With a big thanks to Timmins Courier Service, Canadian Tradex, and Mikey's General Sales. And the first and only First Nations-owned security provider in Ontario is Advanced Security Protective Services, located right here in Timmins, 705-267-5547. And for the best financial advice of the North, you go to Sebastian Vermette from Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited. Call him today, 705-264-4395, or stop in for a consultation, 239 Wilson Avenue. And book your birthday parties now with Midtown Bowl. Bowling, pizza, fun zone, game cards, and they clean the mess. Fun for everyone. Call today, 705-267-3500. Join the Count Community Green Room today with Mel and Mel from She's Connected. Connecting opportunities by uniting networks together. For more details, you can visit shesconnected.ca. And book your fall deep cleans now with DAP Cleaning Solutions. Residential commercial cleaning excellence guaranteed. Call Andrew N. now for your free quote, 705-465-3500. For all your Timmins Majors info and more, follow the action with the U15 and U18 squads at TimminsMajors.com all season long. And Chow Sandwich Company are now booking November and December lunch caterings. Book now with Ryan and Kennedy at chowsandwich@gmail.com. Also, stay tuned for the grand opening soft launch details October 28th. Coming to their new location at 177 3rd Avenue in your downtown. And good luck to all 31 teams playing in this weekend's PMHA Icebreaker Tournament at the Barn. Follow the PMHA Facebook page for all the action. Still time to sign up for Dare classes with Dare Timmins. Classes happen every Wednesday night at the Timmins Public Library, both in French and in English. You can email daretimmins@gmail.com to register. And watch our show all year long with amazing school updates from the Northeastern Catholic District School Board with interviews, updates, and more. Details can be found at ncdsb.on.ca. And Jackpot Days continue all month long at Jackpot Time Timmins. Your chance to win double line prizes every single session. Come play bingo today at 251 1st Avenue.
All right, the Wheel of Winning.
The Wheel of Winning, and someone's going to win a 1.5 hour Midtown Bowl prize pack.
Yes, for the whole family, up
Yeah.
to 6 people.
It's going to be a good time, and again, include your shoes and lots of fun. 1.5 hours, and you just saved a boatload of cash.
All right,
You
Ronnie,
want to save money in this day and age.
roll the wheel, my friend. So the pumpkin wheel is rolling.
Pumpkin Wheel of Winning.
Yeah,
We're going to find out who the winner is, and we'll deliver this into the mailbox tomorrow to Louise Melanza Normando. Congratulations, Louise.
There we
Hasn't won
go.
in a while, so there we
Yeah.
go.
Louise is a family bowling.
She's going family bowling.
Yeah.
So, Louise, we'll get in touch with you, and this will be dropped off to you.
See, if you're,
Tomorrow.
if you're going to the NOE dance, you can go family bowling beforehand and have
And
a
then go to
Diet
the
Coke.
NOE.
There's your pre-party.
There's your
Kinson.
pre-party.
That's what a
All right,
pre-party
You're talking
is.
about the pre-parties.
Yeah, that is your pre-party. Okay, come here for Frankie. But you guys are very chill. There you go. Game to sub. Well, thank you so much, Jacko.
Well, yes.
We appreciate you.
We love you tuning in,
Yeah,
Jacko.
no kidding.
All the way from the UK across the pond.
Across the pond. But
Yeah.
we do appreciate you checking us out and everyone who's checking us out tonight, and Frankie and Brandon. And tomorrow night's the big one.
Yes, the NOE,
Yeah.
and we're bringing back the Monster Mash rehash.
Yeah. Well, do we do the Monster
Oh,
Mash?
well, are we
or-
going to try something else to butcher?
What's another Halloween song?
Thriller?
Well, we did Thriller and Ghostbusters already.
Yeah,
Are we
Ghostbusters,
at the end of the
Thriller.
list?
We've done, the Monster Mash. What's a good Halloween track to play?
Yeah, well, we'll figure it. We'll figure
Or
that
to
out,
ruin.
tomorrow.
Which one do you want us to ruin? Type it in the comments. Maybe
Yeah.
Jacko's got a Halloween favorite we can try.
Yeah, well, there we go. So maybe we'll just dance to the Halloween theme, but we will figure that out tomorrow night with Sonic. The NOE will be here 7:00 Eastern time, as Frankie would say.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And, Eastern Standard Time. We've got Jacko watching on UK time
Yeah.
right now. So thank you so much for tuning in. It's, 5 hours ahead of us
Yeah.
from now.
That's a beautiful
He's up
thing.
late. He's up late on a Monday watching our show.
All right, folks. Well, yourselves have a beautiful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow night for the Monster
Yes, the
Mash.
Monster Mash. Will we rehash it or ruin another one?